Always look out for sales. You never know when I'll put one on.
Be sure to teach those mercenaries a lesson. I'm sure that they deserve.
Hi, Jimmy. Back from killing some dwellers? Come on in.
You been up to much lately? Nah, me neither. I sometimes wish I'd joined me dad with a family business.
Why didn't you?
Well, I never saw myself as a sugar salesman. And it wasn't really feasible after I killed him and all.
Oh, shame.
Jimmy! Over here, mate! Hey, Jimmy, over here! Don't be shy, Jimmy. Come on over! Jimmy, show Stilts here that thing you do, you know. The thing.
What thing?
Oh, go on! You was doing it all day last Tuesday. They had Captain Saker in stitches.
Oh, I think I'm gonna be sick! Oh! 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 Roll over, you stupid mutt.
Don't get too close. Damn thing's probably got rain.
All right, Jim, how's things? You been drinking in Brightwall again? Now, don't let anybody tell you drinking alone is wrong. That's some of the best times I've had. Anyway, in you go then, mate.
It's hardly worth killing you. Won't get much off of you. I got him! I got him!
Jimmy, that really you? You look different somehow. Were your eyes always that colour?
Nah, Jimmy's got periwinkle eyes like a beautiful summer morning sky. That's not him!
It's not Jimmy! Just a thought. Why don't you try avoiding his attack? Have it! Open the gates! I need reinforcements!
Eat hot legs! Don't worry! We shoot the house!
Think you can hide?
supposed to be doing the whacking and smacking, not the other way round. That's... Oh, nice.
Yikes. Sure wish me vests were a bit more brilliant.
You've got a new tattoo design available if you're feeling under-adorned. Whatever you feel comfortable in. Your new garment is available. Reconsider, have you? Very well. That...
Jimmy was my mate! Die! Cremation? Actually, we're just gonna leave your dead body to You spellcasting scum. You're gonna rip your eyes out and feed them to the birds.
Oh, yes, that was well struck.
Teach you for trying to find it.
Ah, it's only a flesh wound. Fight! Why don't you? Magic's for cheaters.
Hey, you're broke, ain't ya? How are you gonna make any money? watch out! He's a good shot with a gun. You're still standing, mate. Hit him back. You okay? Kill the Jimmy impersonator! Oi! You keep shooting that thing. You get killed.
Hey!
Leave him! He's mine! You've left quite a trail of bodies. You're not one of Sabine's dwellers, that's for damn sure. But you'll die like one.
Terrific blocking will do us mercy. Fight back, boss! Fight back! Slapped Never seen that before. Fight back, boss! Fight back!
Stop! You've won. This battle is yours. Kill me or let me live, it's your choice. And my men will honor it. We may be nothing but mercenaries, but we have our codes, like any other soldiers. We'll leave the dwellers be, no matter what you do. That is a warrior's promise.
Electrifying!
You have taken another step on the road to rule. Defeating Saker has won over many of the people he terrorized. Word is already spreading of your victory.
It is a momentous occasion, sir. Your first victory in battle. I'm no expert on personal combat, but I would say, based on the fact that you're not dead, you acquitted yourself rather well. It's hard to believe that just a few days ago I was rousing you from a comfortable bed. It would seem that you have completed two of the tasks that Sabine set for you. If you return to Brightwall, you will find Sir Walter has some news on how to fulfill the last requirement. Sir Walter is still waiting for you in the Brightwall Tavern. He seems to have become...
I give hard cash for your unwanted goods, on the spot.
Don't just buy from anyone. Buy from me.
There's a chicken feather in my beer. Is that normal?
Ah, yes, the special ingredient of...
Ah, here he is. We were just talking about you.
Indeed, we have made a toast to your stupendous feat in ridding Miss Peak of Saker and his men. They have been a source of great distress for some time.
Nobody will be more pleased than Sabine. His dwellers might find some peace now.
Of course, nobody has suffered more than they.
I've been telling Samuel here about the terrible situation they're in. He thinks he may be able to help.
Yes, well, perhaps. I mean, of course. The thing is, as I was just explaining to Sir Walter, Brightwall has no overabundance of resources itself. The King's levies are rather steep, and we face shortages more often than is comfortable.
But
But were you to improve things around Brightwall, the people would be most grateful. And when people are grateful, they're also charitable. I'm sure they would find it in their hearts to send aid to those poor people.
there you have it. The way I see it. You will need all the followers you can get if you're going to lead a successful rebellion. What better time to start?
I heartily agree with Sir Walter. Pardon me for overhearing. As it happens, I've learned of a promising method for amassing followers. If you'll return to the sanctuary at your earliest convenience, I can show you what I mean. Now, the book says there is an additional rather amazing capability about the sanctuary's map table. It can help you find people who are in need of a hero. An excellent way to gain followers is by helping villagers in need. Take a closer look at Brightwall and I will explain more. You can now see the villagers in need. You can also see how many followers you must amass to impress Samuel and the people of Brightwall. Select a villager to help. By doing so, you will gain the respect and loyalty of others in the region. Select a villager to help, and by helping them, you will gain the respect and loyalty of others in the region.
Oh, pinch, you foul, vile fiend! You uncouth wretch! It is tragedy that this fair city demands we must feed this. You, good sir, you who live in such a tumultuous epoch. Ah, you will find the legendary lost play. Splendid!
Finally, tragedy and comedy will come together as they should.
Turn back now, mortal one. Stay away from this accursed Only death and insanity await you. Don't pick it up! No! Really, I'm serious. You lot just can't leave well enough alone, can you? Bloody literary tourists, bane of my afterlife. Listen, you. You're not getting my lost plate, you hear? It's rubbish. Worse than rubbish. I mean, what was I thinking mixing tragedy and comedy? I must have been off my rocker.
It would seem, my dear fellow, you have been apprehended by the ghost of Philip Morley. That makes us both his captives. I am Ransom Locke. If the name seems familiar, it is because I was once a detective of some renown. And yet, here I am, ready to live out the rest of my days, trapped in a book. As far as I can deduce, we are currently in a scene from one of Morley's greatest romantic plays, the near tragedy of Oliver and Ethel. I believe if we are to escape, we must act out the scene. But performing is not one of my talents. If I am correct, putting on this costume should set things in motion.
O Ethel, my love, my life, my son, if thou wouldst but give me one sign, one gesture that would speak of your affections, then might I think this grey existence worth living.
Ah, yes, a classic moment in the play. You are Ethel, the beautiful young daughter of a dung merchant. Show Oliver that you love him, and we may be able to leave this scene.
Drop dead!
Oh, woe! What cruel darts doth strike my intemperate soul! If this rejection be true, then I shall reject the world itself. This deadly brew shall make of me a feast for the worms, and it shall touch my lips if you do not admit your undying...
Shove it, fatty!
Stop! Thou hast driven a dagger into my breast and ended all hope of happiness. Thusly, I must end my life. Hark! A shadow approaches. Take me! And so I die.
Well, it's an unorthodox reading of the text, but one cannot argue with the results.
I see you are gifted with remarkable literary cunning, but can you really comprehend the depths of my work? That we shall see.
Ah, yes. This is undoubtedly a scene from one of Morley's earlier, funnier plays, Bloodbath at the Royal Court. And this must be your costume. The role of the fool is one filled with tragic depth. It will require a masterful performance.
What fresh insolence is this? Out of my throne, you impertinent buffoon! Stand before your king, and do your jester's duty. 'Tis a troublesome time for this court, and my crown grows heavy. So make me laugh, or I shall have your head.
You look so cute in that crown.
Why, Jester, I had no idea you felt that way about me. Or is this another one of your japes? So it's true. You do love me. You have no idea how difficult it's been watching you strut about in those magnificent feathers, how much I've wanted you. Then it is settled. Tomorrow we shall wed, and let anyone who frowns upon our union have his head cut off.
Well, it's certainly a radical interpretation of the text, but effective nonetheless.
You handle my royal dramas as well as you handle my romances. But will your versatility extend to the more subtle domains of theatre, I wonder?
Oh dear. Unless I'm mistaken, this is a scene from Morley's notoriously violent historical epic, Titus the Mutilator, Part 2, which would mean this is the gladiatorial arena from Act 5, where Titus is finally slaughtered by savage warriors seeking revenge. A favorite scene of mine as a child, I must admit. And here is Titus's famous costume. I had some pajamas that looked just like it. Put it on and you will take on the greatest role of your life.
Titus! Thy pox-membered body shall pay for thy monstrous villainy. My son lies dead because of you. Now shall revenge be mine, cold as your corpse and all the more flavoursome for it.
Do try to make your demise convincing.
I can tell you can handle a gun, but can you handle me?
Lightning doesn't strike twice. I'll cut you first.
Bloody Balverines, did you see that? Oh, look at that.
More of my kin lie slain, and yet you live. You have breathed your last sulphur-scented breath, Titus.
Just try to knock me around. I'll show you how a real mercenary fights. Stop shooting our boys, you buffoon!
That was a lucky hit. Don't let it get you down.
Victory is ours, lads! A parry a day keeps the doctor away. Next time, hit him before he hits you!
What the hell are you? Kill the bucket before we shoot someone else. We're gonna kill you anyway. All my men dead. My vengeance denied. My world undone. I cannot stand to live 1 second more.
Oh, what scene could possibly follow such a masterful rendition of my work? And the way you improvised some of those roles, you brought new life to my words. I stand in awe. You have earned the prize no mortal has ever been honored with before. My missing play. I entrust it to you, for I know that you will do it justice. I call it the Ham Sandwich. A metaphorical title, of course.
Ah, you have retrieved our aged investigator. Happy day! Have you perchance found...
This is no time for perchances, Lambert. The play! Do you have it? We're saved, Lambert!
Oh, the joy in my bosom knows no bounds! Thank you a million times! Thank you!
His head bosom! It's already working! Comedy and tragedy will at last join hands!
Hark! Bear witness to the tragic futility that is man. Oh, how it doth sear my senses to see paradise and yet to be barred.
That reminds me of a great joke. A guard, a monk, and a chicken walk into a bar. Unfortunately, the bartender had had a mild heart attack that morning, so none of them get served.
And yet what purpose doth heartache serve when the infinite dark blanket that is death falls softly upon our still beating corpse?
That reminds me of another one. A corpse walks into a bar and says, "Can I have a lemonade?" "Certainly," replies the bartender. "I've never seen a stiff drink."
And so endeth our happy sad play, which reminds us we are made of nothing but clay. There's time only for our fool to say,
"Great big giant bosoms!"
What the hell was that?
Biggest load of old tosh I ever saw. It didn't even make sense.
Worst play ever.
I couldn't agree more.
So, what shall you do now, Mr. Locke?
I have no doubt that the people of Brightwall will end up following you. Merely show them what you are capable of, and they cannot fail to become your supporters. You've acquired a new suit. I would say it's the best mercenary uniform that money can buy, which is a bit ironic, really. Whatever you feel comfortable in. Feel free to change the color of your clothes or hair using the dyes. That is, after all, what they are for. That combination suits you fabulously. Well, if you prefer it that way, who am I to judge whether a change of apparel is significantly detrimental to one's appearance? I can think of no finer garment than those gloves for bashing a fellow's face in.
Dawn has come, and with it a new day. Time to get up!
There are new items available in the Sanctuary shop. I hope everything is in order. excellent choice of jacket, just as appropriate. You have gained several trophies since you were in last. Most impressive. Why not treat yourself to something new? If you're unsatisfied with whom you can see, or who can see you, you can make changes here. That Cullis Gate will teleport you into another hero's world. Perhaps there you will accumulate treasure to bring back. I know I could use a new... Oh, never mind. You need more followers. Try influence.
Oh, this is terrible. Somehow... Right, you'll need this. Contrary to what most people think, chickens are very, very crafty. They won't fall for any of that. Come here, chickie, chickie, I've got some lovely treats for you. Oh no, too smart. You have to defeat them psychologically. Now, they won't remain one concentrated force. They'll have redeployed into groups of 3 or so to maximize their tactical advantage. When you find one of these squads, flap your wings and such, and they should follow you back here.
You've a new suit in your wardrobe, a new feathery suit.
But don't let them try to negotiate with you. You do not want those little buggers inside your head. That's lovely. Just keep doing what you're doing. And no matter what, don't show them any fear. You sure you're up to this? Many a valiant man destroyed trying to...
Rock bottom crisis.
Terrific. We're gaining the initiative. Go on. There are still more out there. You sure you...
Please give generously.
Surely you could afford a better pair of shoes than that.
That's all of them. At last, the town can rest easy.
Oh, Bernard, you've gone and locked them up again. This isn't right. They deserve to be free.
You're always on about the chickens and their freedom. You know what I think? I think it was you let them out.
You're right. I admit it. I couldn't live with myself any...
Right. It's like I've said all along. We have to kill them all.
You bastard! You murderer!
Look, you're either with me or you're one of them. Which is it?
Well done. You have gathered quite an impressive following in Brightwall. This should be more than enough to convince this little hamlet to send aid to the dwellers.
I don't know if I can go
I
on
believe
living
Samuel
with you,
awaits you at the
Bernard.
town gates to express that very
let's
sentiment.
not get hysterical.
I think it's...
Welcome to the sanctuary. I trust you are finding everything all right? No, don't do that. Not that I would presume to tell you your business. I would merely request that your business does not include scaring me like that.
It's time for us to split up. I can't live with a man who holds innocent life in such low regard.
Innocent life is what I was trying to... Everything you could possibly need and much more, right here. You know, there are some shops running low on goods round here. Come on, people! You know you want to spend. I'll end up on the street otherwise.
Business has been so bad lately. I'm practically
If you
giving
don't buy
it
my
away.
goods, Balverines will eat your children. No, really, I've seen it happen.
to drown a hog. We have a shortage of some goods. Great money for anyone who can help out. Bit of a shortage on goods at the moment, so I'll offer you more. Thank you for your custom. Happy to be of service. That's a fine item. I just can't keep... Always come back if you have anything else to sell. A creepy one, aren't you?
Esteemed citizens of Brightwall, today we demonstrate the generous nature of our fair town. For too long have our mountain neighbors suffered in silence, and now we extend a helping hand. But this effort would not have been possible without the courage and determination of one man, the son of the old hero king. From this day, we shall know you as the hero of Brightwall. Before you leave, we ask of you one favor. As we pledge ourselves to you, so we hope you will pledge to return Brightwall to its former glory and reopen the academy which your father founded.
I will.
Very good, very good. I expected nothing less from you. These volunteers shall carry the supplies to the dweller camp. They may have them with our blessing. I hope you will return one day, not just as our hero, but as our king.
I sell the finest items in Brightwall.
Gunning for glory? I've got what you...
Upon that wall, you'll find the contracts representing the promises that you've made to the people of Albion. Your contract with Samuel. You have done a wonderful thing for those poor people in the mountains. They will be overjoyed when you arrive with the aid.
Our hero returns, bringing good tidings. Ha, and supper.
Damn thing doesn't open. How do you, Oh well, I never thought you'd actually get it, tell you the truth. Boulder. We've been blessed, my friends. We have made an alliance that has already brought us life. One day, it will bring us much more. We require but one more offering before we fight at your side. Boulder, promise to restore these mountains to their full glory and to protect our right to dwell in them, and promise you will bring nothing but the fiercest justice upon Logan's head.
I promise.
Then may we be carried into the castle by the dark storms of fury!
You'll have to wait a little longer for that. It's still just us against a whole army. We need to recruit more people.
I was afraid you'd come over all logical and sensible. Well, you have brought us a feast, and we are free to hunt again. We'll just keep on eating and drinking till you're good and ready. Right, Boulder? He couldn't be happier.
You have made an important ally today. The revolution cannot hope to succeed without fighters such as Sabine and his people on your side. You have the beginnings of an army now.
I couldn't be prouder of what you've accomplished here. But there is still much for us to do, and I know just where to find our next allies. I'll meet you at the station in Mistpeak when you're ready. The revolution is just getting started.
Gotta say, I don't blame me for the prices. Gave the thriving economy.
He convinced Brightwall to send us food, you know.
I got all excited when I heard they'd found a ham sandwich. Turns out it's just the name of some stupid play.
All right, not bad.
If you got good pipes, they're looking for a bard, you know. Miss Peake's finally free of that same
I
thing.
like it. Nice! Yay!
Yes, go on!
All right! Prices may be high, but we do live in an affluent society.
Wow! Incredible!
Yeah!
Go on!
Oh! All right! Whoa, yeah!
Dress for success with a fine range of clothing.
Good one!
If you wanted me to be scared, you win.
Yay! Yay!
Yeah!
Yeah! Nice!
Yeah, nice!
Good one!
Woohoo! Good one!
Whoa!
All right! Yeah!
With the evil nobles vanquished,
No, you don't see that every day.
but who shall fill it?
Oh dear, oh dear.
Yay!
We
Good
must
one.
defeat the evil tech priests in the industrial
Yay!
zone. I'm ready to level up.
Good one!
I bet people laugh at you for
Yeah.
being so ugly. Oh!
Yay!
All right!
All right!
Yeah! Yeah!
Why are you so
Nice.
nasty?
If we ain't got
Don't
it,
hurt me.
it ain't worth wearing.
Whoa!
Incredible!
Hooray! Hooray!
Yesterday, a man called me a dirty
Oh,
beggar,
oh,
and
right.
I didn't even ask him for anything.
prices may be high, but we do live in an affluent society, you know.
Sabine only picks the best. You're a hero to us all.
Woo! Alright!
Yay!
Yay!
Yeah! Nice!
Did you hear?
Going to overthrow Logan!
Oh, yeah.
As long as you have enough gold not to go hungry, that's enough, isn't it? Maybe we can do a special offer for you. There you go. Come back anytime. That's a fine item. Take a butcher's at that.
I reckon this place moves pretty slow.
Is it really true that Saker's dead?
It must have taken
I
you
can hardly
years to
believe it.
get that repulsive.
And another one gets through. That dog should be put down.
I placed the... Ah, hello. There are new garments available. Utterly magnificent.
Well, you ain't got much, but I guess I'll take it.
Come on, lads. Get back up and show the bugger what you meant. Filthy hound! Oi, that punsy magic stuff ain't fair. I suppose it's conceivable that you might beat us, but really, look at the odds. Right, that was the...
Little shock's not gonna stop me.
He aims, he fires, he scores. Ha! I got you good.
I'm a wandering trader, trying to get to Brightwall village. But the route's become infested with marauding renegades. They're bound to rob me and kill me, or...
It'll be good to get home.
The bunch of chickens are slaughtered in Brightwall. Right, slaughtered. I ate one lovely chicken. I haven't seen such a blessing.
I can never get over this place. 20 years ago, it was just a damp, murky void in the middle of nowhere. Now people queue up to get dangled across it in a steel box. And here it comes. Most of the people here will be heading straight to Bowerstone. But we're going to take a little detour first. I just told you something wrong.
It's about to boom!
Come on, we have to get down there.
How could this have happened?
Somebody call for help!
Poor people.
This must be the way down. We have to find those people. See if there's any survivors. Let's go. Looks like the only way. All right. I can do this. Let's get down. I don't want to spend any more time in this box than I have to. It fell somewhere up ahead. Come on. I'd know those sounds anywhere. Maybe the monorail falling wasn't an accident after all. Maybe the rest of them will think twice about attacking us now. Squishy, aren't they? You show them! That's it. But there'll be more. That's something you can count on with Hobbs. There's always more. Those poor sods. They never stood a chance. I'm not getting into a monorail car for as long as I live, I can tell you that.
So where are we going?
To find some old friends. Let's just say that I wouldn't want to go into any battle without them on my side. I can shoot them all day. That little pretty flower. Shoot it. Who else wants to put it in the net? Bloody brilliant, it's a goner! Good strike. Ooh, it's gone to hockey. That, you dumb pigs. Almost a shame to kill the little mites, isn't it? Well, we can have a shootout here, or give them a taste of their own smart medicine, and it's up to you. Finish it up while it's down. That's the last of them. Well, look at that. They built themselves a little castle. Isn't that adorable? Not bad aiming for an old man, huh? Good. Keep cooking away at them or we can get out of here. I could watch that all day. That's it. Don't show the buggers mercy. I know they look harmless, but that bloodthirsty animals. There's hot steaks everywhere. Ah, you sent that ton of guns flying. That was a shot in the heart. It's a dead hob, all right. Excellent hit. No getting up from that. That spell did the trick. Thank you for making such a lovely target. Blow the ugly buggers away. That'll have them scurrying to their holes. Whoa, how are you doing there? That'll teach the little bugger. That'll teach you a lesson. Impressed yet? You can't beat magic.
Oh, who's a beautiful dog? Oh, you put it away. Hey! Oh.
Sod's blocking our way. You'll have to get behind it somehow. Cave like this, there has to be some other way of getting there. Think you're so smart, standing behind your fancy magic, don't you? Yes, that's right, I'm talking to you. Get off me, you little bugger! Smart enough to use magic. Smart enough to wear their spells the right way round. I explaining that. I never get tired of seeing you do that. Best to block the damn buggers! Nice aiming. Now this I wasn't expecting. There must have been a whole city down here once. You don't think the hops built it, do you? Not with those stubby fingers. There must be a way out through here anyway. Have you noticed how quiet it all is here? Almost like... Almost like that was going to happen. We've even got an audience. Well, nobody traps me enough for money. Oh, reminds me of the time you broke my sword. Wow! Wonderful stuff! Ooh, you've really got a knack for bashing hops. Be small, but they can still hurt. Shooting them from a distance is a good idea. That way you don't get the smell. A hit! A palpable hit! There's nothing more satisfying. Didn't hurt you too much, did it? Never faced a hero before, that's for sure. Give up yet?
You have overcome an important test. A good leader must always be ready to face the unknown, and to seek new paths. Your defeat of the creatures in this cave will be told throughout the land.
Please return to the sanctuary, and I can pass along what I know. Hello there. The gauntlets are in the armory, of course. Now, each gauntlet is capable of casting a particular type of spell. By wearing a different gauntlet on each hand, you can unleash a devastating combination of powers each time you cast. Ah, you have impeccable taste in gauntlets.
I don't think you're going to find a way round this time. But I've got some magic of my own. Watch and learn. Boom! Oh. It worked. Right, let's get out of here, shall we?
Welcome to the sanctuary. Now here is where you can fine-tune the more esoteric aspects of your adventuring experience. Not entirely certain I'm using esoteric